Hey guys, this is Jonah with ForexRazor.com. Just doing a quick recap here of December 30th, guys. Today, not a whole lot going on in the markets. We talked about Euro USD yesterday, guys, the key levels that we talked about. We had a couple different levels in mind. One was the 3900, and we said this level was a good level of support, a good level to buy on with a short stop. And if any of y'all took that advice, you probably did pretty well. We didn't quite get to down to 39, got down to about 39.20. This is a 4-hour chart on Euro USD that we're looking at, and then we bounced off. We still got that 39 level in play. Still got the 4-hour trend line that we talked about is still in play as well. So right now we have what's forming a descending triangle here with support right at the 3900. Really can't tell which way this is going, and to be honest, guys, I'm not really too interested in trading this thing till after the first of the year. And the reason for that is because we've got a lot of banking holidays over the next few days. And to be honest, it's probably better just to steer clear of the market than to throw yourself into this. Yesterday we had opportunity with this 3900 level. Where we're at right now, it could go either way here. We're just kind of range bound. If we pull this thing down to an hourly chart, you can see that we've been just kind of moving back and forth today. Through today's session. Most of today's session has actually been traded in about a 60 pip range here between 41.40 and about 40.80, which is where we're bottoming out right now. But again, I just recommend staying out until the first of the year. It's only a couple days away, guys, and I think we'll probably see a lot more clearer market starting. Next week will be even better. But I do think even Friday we'll probably start seeing a little bit cleaner markets and probably a little bit of liquidity back in the ball game, especially with economic data that's going to be coming out over the next month, guys. We're going to be seeing a lot of annual numbers being released out of the government, so we'll get some impact here, hopefully, on the news section of trading things and not just be stuck with technicals. Let's drill down here to a 15-minute chart and see. Again, guys, just really hard to say. I mean, you've got a short-term support here right around the 140 level on Euro USD. And again, I think I probably would just advise just not to get involved. Let's take a look over at Pound USD real quick. Alright guys, looking at Pound USD 4-hour chart here. And you can see, guys, we've made new annual lows, so it looks like we're tipping down to the downside here, but I would not put all your chips on the table on this yet. Reason why? This new low was made during very low period of liquidity here over the holidays. Just the last few days we've made this new annual low. And I'm not 100% convinced here, but we definitely have some support, some resistance being offered here by our SMAs. And we've definitely got a sharp downtrend through here with very little retracement. So, I'd be more inclined to think that we're probably going to see some retracement out of this pair within the next week or so. Let's take a look here on our fibs. What kind of retracement we could get. We could be making a double bottom right now as we speak. As you saw, we tapped the 44, came back up to about 45.50 and moved back down. That's on the 4-hour. And let's see here. You know, even our first fib line would take us back to about 4,700. And I do think we'll probably see some retracement here before we go too far down. Not to say, that we won't retest that 44 level, which we're getting close to now, but I don't think we'll breach it by too much before we come back up and get a little bit of a breather here. A reason I'm saying that is because the euro has been showing signs of strength. It has not gained a ton of ground, but it's definitely more to the upside than it is to the downside. Yen has lost a little bit of strength to the dollar, but overall, the dollar across the board is still showing pretty good bits of weakness. The pound hasn't really absorbed a whole lot of that at this point in time, so I would be inclined to think that we're going to get a little bit more retracement, and I would not call this a new low made because all of it was made in this period of low liquidity, which this could just be one big seller pushing this thing down, and we could see this thing pop back up right at the first of the year, guys. Well, anyway, that's a recap here for December 30th, guys. I don't think we'll be touching base here tomorrow because we're just looking at very low liquidity. We're looking at New Year's Eve. Guys, I will see you back on the first of the new year. Have a happy new year, and good luck trading, guys.